friends, it's Star Thrifter, and I have a video for you today in regards to some brands that sell really quick. I mean, these are ones that I've wrote down that I've sold, in some of them in one day, some of them same day, some of them spend a week, some spend 2 weeks. I think I only have one of them on here that was a month old. Anyhow, we'll get right to it. If you've not watched any of my other videos before, I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, and I also sell some on Posh. I list everything that I purchase on eBay, and I only list certain things on Posh. I think I'm going to change out the glasses. Those seem a little funky. Try the little black ones. Anyhow, we'll get right to it. If you like, you can subscribe. I got a lot of other videos up too. Anyhow, the first item that I have had sold, it was called Xenia, and it was a mock neck, and it's sleeveless. It was a tunic, and it was really pretty. It was gray, and it was like it was a women's plus size top, and it was sleeveless, and it sold within one day for $15.50. The next item was a White House black market, and some of their stuff sits, some of it sells. It just, I think, depends on the piece. But this was a polka dotted top, and it was really cute, and it was belted, but it was a little bit faded. It was black and white, the material part, and I noted that, wash, wear, fade, or whatever, and I just sold it really cheap. But it sold within 1 week, and it sold for $8. The next item was an Adidas tank top blue, and it was the Climalite. It was the kind that has the shelf bra made into it, and it sold for $12.60 within a week, or 1 week. The next item was a 41 Hawthorn, and I'm kind of not picking that brand up too much anymore, unless it's, well, I think I still have one listed that's brand new with tags. But anyhow, I think it's part of the Stitch Fix. Leave in the comments whether you still sell it or not, or how it's been moving for you. But with this one here, the reason I purchased it, because it was bird print. It had birds on it, and sometimes your theme clothing sells, and it did. It sold, and it sold within about a week and a half, right around there, and $10 just out the door. Most of these items I paid $1 for. The next item was VSX, and that's sports bra, and that's Victoria's Secret Sport, and it was really pretty. It was it was really padded. It was like one of the really padded ones. It was a 34 triple D, and I had a lot of interest on Poshmark and on eBay, and it sold over this weekend within 1 week for $20, and I charge for shipping for everything that I sell on eBay too. The next item was a Talbots pure silk shirt, and it was a size 14, but Talbots doesn't sell for a lot, and although it was a beautiful green shirt, it'd be really beautiful for Christmas coming up. I had somebody interested, took the offer. I sent an offer, $15, out the door. 2 weeks. This is really fast turnarounds. I don't know if you've been selling clothing for very long, but a lot of times, I think I heard on the on YouTube, one of the other thrifter videos that I was watching last night, I thought that they said that the average, or a quick turnaround, or selling rate for clothing was like 3 months. That, I think they said, was like the average, considered like a quick, turnaround, sell-through rate or whatever. Anyways, these are a lot quicker than that. So these are pretty astounding when it comes to clothing, because clothing can sit. It can sit for months. It can sit for years. It just depends. And one thing too, sometimes your high-end stuff sits longer because you got to wait for the right buyer to come along. Think about it. It's easier to sell a $10 or $15 top than a $50 top. You're going to have more buyers. Now, there's going to be more competition, and maybe not as much demand as far as, people wanting that top, high-end brand. However, it's just something to think about. It depends. I mix a little of both. I have some of the high-end. I have a lot of the, what's called the bread and butter brands. Anyhow, and a lot of the big sellers, they sell the bread and butter brands. They do, because they're listing such high volume. daily, and and they're getting a lot of daily sales. Anyhow, the next one is an Ann Taylor wrap top, long sleeve, medium, and I wasn't sure because I don't pick up a lot of Ann Taylor, but wrap tops I've noticed lately are really selling, and a wrap top is what I have on today. I don't know if you can see it that great, but it's a wrap top. See how it's just like, or false wrap top. And anyways, and short sleeve or sleeveless, and it doesn't have to be like a big name brand. And I solids, prints, I don't know, I've just been noticing they've been selling, and this one's really pretty. I kept it. And actually this is an Ann Taylor, but isn't it really a pretty fabric? And I just thought, this is really cute, and really for the most part it looks nice on anyone, because what I like about it is kind of casual dressy. It's kind of looks a little dressy, but it really is casual. You can dress it up either way. Great for business, wear, or casual, or going out on the town on a date. Anyhow, this one that I sold on here is sold within 2 weeks for $13. This next item, I had a really hard time reading this tag. Oh my word, I should have printed it out to show you. It's called tea bags, and it's a dress, but it looks like it's spelled, it's all in cursive writing. And, of course I can read cursive writing, but it's really tight looped. It's very hard to read. And it was called, or it looks like it was wrote THAGS, and then more words after that, like really long. Anyhow, I had to Google it, and I looked it up. I don't remember how I found it, if it was from Google or on eBay, but it's called tea bags. But this was the coolest looking red dress. Oh, it was super cool. It was draped in the front, sleeveless, very formal, very elegant, polyester blonde, but it had like this really cool looking drape thing on the middle, and it was sleeveless, and it was red. It'd be great for Christmas coming up, and it sold within 1 week for $32. These sales are all on eBay today, that I'm talking about today. The next one is Tommy Bahama Relax shorts, and they're Cinco's, and I have a pronunciation issue. My grandmother did too, and we used to, that's some of the fondest memories we have of her, some of her ways of saying words, but anyways, I do. I just I don't know, I think I talk quickly, and it matters, but it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not a stickler about that. But anyhow, I know that I pronounce some of the words wrong, and I apologize for that. But you know what? I guess it just is part of, build your character or whatever, or, of how you are as a person. But anyhow, it's CINCO. Anyways, it's that style shorts. And they sold within a week. They were a larger size. I meant to write it on here. And I just took an offer. We're approaching winter, $11 out the door. This next item, same day, Standard Jane Pierce. And that's a great brand. But some of the brands, can kind of say, it was just a t-shirt. And I didn't hold out for a ton of money. I priced it reasonably, and sold same day for $15. And it was just a t-shirt, and I think I paid $1 or $2 for it. I think $1 for it. It was a great return on investment. Now, you probably could have held out, maybe got more for it, because it is a great brand, but it was like, that's a great turnaround. And it's really great too, because remember, the more sales you have, the more sales you will have, because it shows activity in your account too. Anyhow, this next item is a Lucky Brand, and it was called, I looked it up, because Lucky Brand has a style number that you can Google, and that really is beneficial to get some keywords, and just don't use, the stock photos on eBay. But anyways, it was called Persian Carpet, and it kind of looked like a Persian carpet. It was either short sleeve or sleeveless. I think a short sleeve, and but it was a 2XL. And plus size Lucky Brand 2XL does sell. The other, I still buy it, but some of it sits, it just depends. I don't think it's quite as popular as it was. Some pieces still do sell, but the plus sizes sell. And this sold for $15.90. It's a t-shirt. And that was a great flip. The next one was a Torrid Floral super soft baby doll, and it was pink. And if you've been watching any of my other videos, I had it, I think, on my very last video. It had to have been. I show it on my very last video. And it sold within, I think, 1 day of listing for $15. You know, toward it, like I've mentioned on some of my, or on my last video, Toward's been flying out the door for me lately. I think I mentioned on the last couple of videos, actually. And it doesn't sell for, you know, big money, but it sells quickly. And they do have some really nice pieces. This super soft line is called Super Soft Knits. It is really soft. Most of it, especially the tank top. I sold a tank top for like $19, and it sold within like 1 day or the next day. That might be something to really look for. The Torrid Super Soft Knits. I'll pick that up. And now I pay very little, you know, for the items, between $1, and if this was short sleeved, it could have been maybe a $2 or $2.50. The next item was a Brooks Brothers, and it was a dress shirt, and it was buttoned down. And I don't list a lot of dress shirts, but this was a size 1935. And anyways, it sold within 2 weeks, and I don't know, maybe I could have held out for more because it's a little bit bigger, I think, being the 19, but $15, ooh, accepted that amount. The next one was a Nike tank top, and it was a stripe, and it's the type with the bra made in it too, and it sold within 2 weeks for $11.50. You know, I kind of quit picking up some of the sports like T-shirts, you know, the short sleeve, and the tank tops for a long time because it seemed like they weren't really moving. However, lately I've been picking them up some because trying to build up volume for inventory because I'm listing a lot more a day to get more sales a day. However, what I've noticed is the tank tops and the ones with the built-in bras or the shelf bras, those seem to be selling, you know, more. I don't know about the short-sleeved ones. But anyways, that might be just something, you know, a little, you know, to be, write in the comments, you know, how you do on athletic wear, you know, what with the short sleeve and the tank tops now, the men's. That seems to sell. Anyhow, I just wanted to kind of do this quick video. I had a lot of sales over the weekend, and I had already did shipping last night. And this morning, I have like 12 or 13 more. I mean, sales have been really great. Over the weekend, it would be like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then this morning, I made $500 net profit. That's really great. I've been really upping my listings per day. And I was at around, for a long time I listed 15, and then I went to 20. Then I tried just lately to bump it up to 25, but last night I was thinking maybe I'll just stay at 20 for a little bit. It just seems a little more workable. I don't know, but I'll tell you what, the biggest key on selling on any platform, I would think, whether it's eBay for sure or on Poshmark, the more you list every day, the more you're going to sell it every day. But it's got to be consistent. It's got to be every single day. You can't miss days. And on the weekends, what you can do is during the week, make some extra listings, save them in your drafts, and then, you know, post them over the weekend. But it's got to be 7 days a week. And I heard that, let's say you posted 20 all during the week, in 1 or 2 days you only posted 10. I heard then eBay's gonna look at it and kind of base how much traffic to give you on that 10. It'll be on your lowest amount that you list. I don't know if that's true, but anyhow, it's something to just think about. But the more you list every day, right now it's at 20. I'm gonna start a series on my journey to $1 million, and I got to check to find out how much I've sold this far lifetime on eBay. But basically, the goal is to ramp up in the next 5-10 years, at least to have $1 million. And because you know what, I have been self-employed basically for the most part my whole life. I've worked a little here and there, you know, otherwise, but I've had a commercial cleaning business for over 30 years, and then I've been doing the reselling now for a while, and my goal is to pay a few things off in retirement. That's the goal. Anyhow, you'll have to subscribe, and I'll be kind of interesting. You know, I'll be starting that series, and if you can push a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it too. Anyhow, hopefully you got some really great benefit out of this video. Thank you very much. Thank you.